How to create a pop-up star animation effect in DaVinci Resolve 19. Inside your project's Edit window, go to Effects. Underneath the Toolbox, select Effects. Go to click and drag a Fusion composition clip to your edit timeline. Adjust the duration of this clip that will eventually contain your animated effect by first selecting it and holding in Control or Command if you're a Mac user and pressing D to change the duration. The default 5 value represents seconds, and the 2 zeros to the right represent the number of frames. By default, each second of screen time will contain 24 stills. Right-click on your Fusion composition clip and go to Open in Fusion page. First, we will create the yellow star shape. Ensure that the nodes in your Fusion window are deselected by clicking anywhere in the empty nodes grid towards the bottom of your interface. Hold in Shift and press Space. Using the search box at the bottom of the Select Tool window, go to find an S-star node. Select this and go to click on Add. With this tool selected, select either left or right view underneath the node so that you can see a preview of the star shape above the Fusion timeline. Underneath Inspector, find the properties of the star. Under Controls, I will reduce the number of points from 6 to 5. Reducing the depth value will make the points appear longer and more narrow. Here in this example, I will keep the default value of 0.5 for this property. Increase border width slightly if you wish to have some roundedness to the points of your star shape. Again, I will maintain the default rate of 0 in this example. To change the colour, select Style, double-click on the white box next to Colour, and select the vibrant yellow preset shade from the basic colour menu that appears. The hexadecimal code next to the HTML label should be #FFFF00. Click OK. To enable these star shapes to be processed by the DaVinci Resolve software, with S*1 selected, hold in Shift and press Space again, and go to add an S-render tool, which should be automatically connected to S*1. Now go to select a P-emitter module from the Nodes menu above. We will use this tool to create the animated appearance and fade effects. At present, the original S nodes can't be connected to P-emitter 1. In order to make this possible, with P-emitter 1 selected, go to Style under Inspector and change Style from Point to Bitmap. You should now see a yellow arrow appearing to the left of P-emitter 1. Click on the grey box alongside S-render 1 and drag your mouse cursor down to the yellow arrow alongside P-emitter 1 to make a connection. Again, like with S*1, we need a node inside DaVinci Resolve to process the particle effects, and so with P-emitter 1 selected, hold in Shift and press Space, and go to select a P-render tool. And with P-render 1 still selected, hold and Shift and press Space once again. This time go to add a soft glow node, which we will eventually use to add a gentle brightness effect to each of our star particles. Click on the grey box alongside soft glow 1 and drag your mouse cursor to Mediaout 1. With all nodes in place, return to the P-emitter 1 node. Select either left or right view underneath Mediaout 1, so that you can see a preview of your final animation effect. At present, all of the star particles appear inside a circle on screen. In order to spread these particles out so that they appear throughout the whole canvas, select Region underneath Inspector, change Region from Sphere to All. Select Controls. At present, when we preview the animation, there is too much congestion of stars on screen. In order to reduce this, I will decrement the value for number from 10 to 2. Adjust this value depending on how many stars you want appearing on screen. For variation purposes, I will increment number variance slightly to 0.1, so that there is a slight change to the rate in which stars spawn as the animation plays. To reduce the amount of screen time that each star has, I will decrement the value for lifespan from 100 to 40. And again, for variation purposes, I will increment lifespan variance to 1, so that there is a slight difference in the amount of time that each star remains on screen. And to vary the spawning effect, change temporal distribution from all at same time to randomly distributed. To have the star particles rotated differently, select Rotation and increment Z variance from 0 to 360. To have stars of different sizes appearing in the animation, select Style, go to Size Controls, and I will increment size variance to 0.15. On the size over life graph, you should see two nodes, one appearing on either side horizontally on screen. Click on the node to the left and drag this to the bottom left corner. You should now see a third node appearing just over a quarter of the way across the line. Click on this and drag your mouse cursor upwards so that the line brushes the highest point in the graph at the halfway point. And to help make the stars fade away, click and drag the node on the right to the bottom right corner to give the line a mountain shape. To prevent there from being too much overlapping of stars during their lifespans, select Fade Controls, and I will decrement the out value to 0.5 so that each star fades out in the final half of its lifespan, enabling other stars that spawn below these to be seen. To reduce the vibrancy of the stars, I will select Soft Glow, and I will half the gain value from 2 to 1 to make the glowing edges fade slightly and to make the depth and overall shape of the stars more obvious. If you still feel that the stars are of an inappropriate size, you can return to the S star node, go to Controls under Inspector, and adjust the values for width and height. Here in this example, I will half both these values to 0.25. And here you have a demonstration of the pop-up star effect. As an additional animation effect, if you wish to add star movement, you can adjust the velocity value underneath Controls in Inspector for the P-emitter 1 node. Here in this example, I will increment velocity to 0.1 and change the angle to 45 so that the stars float diagonally towards the top right corner. The black shade surrounding the stars represents transparency, enabling you to place the Fusion composition clip above other existing images and video clips in your project, with both visible on preview. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that video was useful to you. If you enjoyed the content and wish to be notified about future uploads on this channel, please like, share and subscribe. Join me soon for another video. Take care.